Hello everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to your destiny or the path of your destiny. What is destined to happen for you? So you have 4 different piles to choose from, as usual in this pick a card reading. And you can choose according to the timestamp or the crystal. Group number 1 is, white. It's a star. So the white star. Group number 2 is the green star. Group number 3 is the blue star. And group number 4 is the brownish star. So what is destined to happen? Take a moment to choose. And if you're drawn to multiple stars or colors, feel free to choose multiple and create a bigger pick a card reading for yourself. Pile 1. Hey, pile number 1, if you chose the white star, what is destined to happen? So let's look at your first oracle. Okay. Overwhelm, plenty, and overflow. This could be definitely overwhelming emotional feel-goods, abundance, opportunity, expression, something being released. The number 43 might be a significant number for you, or 7 might be your lucky number. Okay, so we haven't pulled any other cards yet, and this is in fact on the image, so it's not a glare from the light. So what is destined to happen for group number 1? I feel I want to go to the Zen Osho Tarot deck next. This could be something about your truth, an emotional truth. Ooh, letting go. The number 8. Healing. Seeing the emotional truth about yourself, or seeing beyond the emotional. You're going to be seeing the truth about yourself or your health or your situation or the truth of your emotions. Oh, so the path for you is guiding you towards learning ways to detach from emotional triggers, or detach yourself from your emotions, because emotions are really just movement of energy. They don't necessarily belong to you, but this is probably something that you are attracting. So whatever it is that you're experiencing or attracting into your life right now, in group number 1, you have the power to change the quality of the experiences or the emotions that you're feeling. Along with everything else, you have the power to change everything that you're manifesting. All right, let's get a little bit more information. This is the path that you are currently on, which is why I call it the destiny. What is destined to happen along this path? Wow, this card even flipped around. No need to worry. Have faith. There will be success. You're on a successful path. Something you needed to hear. Hopefully you wanted to hear that. Jupiter. And we need a zodiac archetype. This is kind of creating the outline in your personal transitions in your life, what you're experiencing. Okay, your highest ideals. So this is the current path that you are on, that you are destined to walk. Rising above your situation, to choose a better feeling state, to let go of everything that is unnecessary, that no longer feels good. Jupiter is going to expand all of your opportunities for you. Well, in this case, since this is what's destined, how Jupiter can expand your emotional capacity, You might be feeling like you are more sensitive to things. The key here is to detach from the experience, detach from what you are feeling and what you are experiencing, because especially if you are navigating life from a negative perspective, it can cause a lot of health problems. How many of you are experiencing health problems in your head, like headaches, or your vision, your self-expression, your throat chakra, or even in your gut? Do you need to change your diet to help your digestive tract successfully process the food that you eat? I feel like your physical and your emotional are in overwhelm, and your body is trying to release something that is no longer necessary. I feel like your body is needing help. Your body is asking for help so that it can stay in alignment, it can stay healthy. But maybe you're not necessarily seeing. Well, it takes a while to connect with the physical senses, so your symptoms might even be exacerbated right now. Your sensitivities, everything that you're experiencing that seems intense or overwhelming is an opportunity and a challenge for you to detach from it, to rise above it. It's teaching you something. And so for those of you who love learning and growing and evolving and improving your life, your health, your mentality, your well-being, then this is simply confirming that you're on the right path. When you take the time to tune into your sensitivities, you're going to realize or recognize the truth of something that you need to let go of. And the more you let go of what or who you are or not, the more empowered you will become. Okay, group 1. What's next? What else does group 1 need to know on this destined path? Release control. This is also probably something that your physical body is trying to release. How many of you have been experiencing strange physical symptoms, emotional symptoms? You are not the only one, because I've been navigating my own stuff too. So you are not alone in this endeavor. All right, so let's go to the Gilded Tarot deck for perhaps some action steps. Ace of Pentacles. Every moment there's an opportunity for you to choose to take action, choose to let go, choose to tune into. You can even transmute if you want. Yeah, this can go really deep. So let's just pull your other tarot cards. Right, the Hanged Man. So at this particular time in your life, along your destined path, you're being put on the spot. This is making me think of Virgo and Pluto generation, but you don't have to be. But along your destined path, you are learning how to become mindful, making the connections between your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical health and well-being. Yeah, and anytime we're like trying to hold on to something, it causes frustration. Even that, stress and anxiety, can cause physical symptoms, emotional symptoms. Okay, every moment you have the opportunity to choose to change something specific or to let go. A lot of the times when you simply become aware of what's causing this symptom or this deeper sensitivity that you're feeling or experiencing, even just knowing the truth about your sensitivities can also set you free. It can help you let go of those things. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. Nine of Pentacles. If you choose to align with anything, choose to align with the Nine of Pentacles. But release your need to control, well, especially if your financial situation is causing you stress. Okay, So this is also part of your destined path. What is destined to happen? It's something that you're currently experiencing and navigating, or you are about to become aware that this is something that you are experiencing and navigating. So let's ask the Oracle card, what is the best way you can, or what should you align with? The fast track to release your need to control and detach from. Okay, radiant health. This is an affirmation for you. My physical form is in perfect harmony with my spirit, allowing me to fulfill my purpose with strength and grace. How about a sticker? A sticker, positive message, anyone? Whew, how about that one? Wow, okay. Pile number 1, you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are enough. And if you are more masculine, you are awesome, you are worthy, you are enough. You are strong, you are worthy, you are enough. You are intelligent, you are worthy, you are enough. Create your own words. Here, I think I want to put it over here. Pile number 1, I want you to know that I have just added the option to include your current astrology transit with your regular $33 tarot reading. Ask any 2 questions that you want to know more specifically about. It's all for the same price. But if you'd like to know specifically more about your current transits, your birthday portal, what you were born with, what you brought with you, you now have this option to include this in your private reading request. So whenever you're ready to know more about your destiny, feel free to reach out to me and request your private reading. My links are in the description box, or you can always visit my website, access5d.com, because I also offer live phone consultations and spiritual activations. Anyway, that being said, this is your reading. This is what's destined to happen in your life. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the green star, this is destined to happen for you. So what is destined to happen? I'm going to put your green star right there. And, okay. The crossing initiation. The number 54 or 9 might be a significant number for you, but let's just take a close-up. Right? Do you see that portal? There's an opening, there's a crossing, a transition, initiation, change. Something said you're being initiated into something. Okay, let's pull a few clarifying cards from the Zen Osho Tarot deck. By the way, did you know that you can request your own private tarot reading by choosing the deck as well that you want me to use? I need to create a video showcasing all the decks that I use and give you the opportunity to choose. Anyway, just saying. Postponement, the number 4. Okay, you're being initiated, you're being activated. Creativity. Interesting, they got 3, 4, 5. In reverse, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what more do we need to know? Let's get more specific. Group number 2, this is destined to happen. It's probably the path that you're on right now, to be honest. I feel like it's those. Pay attention to your feelings, honor your deeper sensitivities, Cancer energy. Oh, protect your intuition. You're being, I feel like, okay, this is going to sound kind of woo. I feel like the light is calling you. They're saying it's time, right? Saturn. Time for you to step into your mastery, your purpose, taking responsibility for, okay, and then 11th house is like freedom, humanity, hopes and wishes for the future. Yeah, the light is calling you. Your higher self is calling you. Your intuition, hopes, wishes, dreams for humanity. So I would say if there's anything that you're wishing for right now in your life, group number 2, very important. Wish for whatever it is that you wish to experience, but also ask for everyone else on the planet to have the same experience. Don't wish it just for you. When you start wishing for everyone else to have the same amazing experience, guess what? It's going to happen even faster for you. Maybe you're just now becoming aware that you have the power to do this. Maybe that's what you're going to experience once you move through this portal. But not all of you are going to choose to go through this portal. So what will you choose? Some of you are, all of you, I think, are at a choice point right now. Okay, wow. Let's pull a moon manifestation deck just to incorporate the zodiac archetype personality. So what does group 2 need to know or recognize along this destined path? Release your blocks. Blockages to me are sometimes in our mind, what we're thinking or what we believe. Blockages can also be in the physical body. If there's something that you fear or you're uncertain and you feel it in your gut, something is stopping you. That's a block. So technically, you are the only one that is blocking you from this crossing, this initiation, this activation. Okay, even the 9s are calling you. So the 9s, in a spiritual perspective, are the divas. 9 is harmony. So how about some action cards? Group number 2. Some action steps. What else does group 2 need to become aware of or take action or something else? Okay. So honestly, what this is saying, this 9, so you have another 9 here, or 99 might be a significant number for you. Many of you are currently witnessing the end of a cycle or a phase. There's something new that is waiting to come into your awareness. But if you're afraid or uncertain about your future, of course, your fears are also going to be something that are blocking you from your greatest potential. And so there's a heavy emotional load that you can let go of, especially if you are fearing the future. You're the only one that can change how you're feeling or what you're fearing. And when you open up to the light or the higher frequency, then, and even the green crystal probably resonates with the heart chakra, you will release your blocks and you will be able to see more about your truth or about what is currently available right there in front of you for you to take that action step. But this is a choice. I do feel like it's a shift or a timeline that it's up to you to choose to shift into. Oh, it's not the 9 of Wands. That's the 10 of Wands. That's funny. Same. You're ending a cycle. You can let go. So you know what? So as far as energy and healing and spirituality and intuition are concerned, or the process of ascension or evolution, the more we let go of the heavy or the negative or the fear, the more we let go of what we are not, who we are not, or our dysfunctional patterns, the lighter we become and the higher the timeline we will align with and shift into. So another action step for, right, group number 2, 3 of Pentacles. Look, you've got creativity, 3, 3. Some of you are on a path of mastery, the 33. How many of you are 33-6? Just curious. Let me know. I am at 33-6 as well. Wow. That is like, wow. So it totally flipped over the top of the deck, and it flipped upside down, and it landed on the floor. Of course. Of course you are the magician. You have the power to release yourself or to improve yourself at any given time. It's the power of choice. One more card. Action steps. Or what more does group 2 need to know right now in their current situation? Ace of Cups. So it's an awakening. It's a new beginning. This portal might be something coming in with the eclipses. By the way, a side note really quick. I was listening to someone yesterday on YouTube, and they were making predictions, like eclipse predictions over the next 45 days. But I want you to know, and I know this through practice and experience, the astrology and numerology and timelines, the eclipses unfold over the next 6 months. It's not an instant thing. The things that happen instantaneously in our individual lives it's not necessarily, it could be triggered by the eclipses, but it's more about your birthday portal, your astrology, your numerology, everything that you brought with you in this Earth 3D experience. But everything here is saying you have the power to shift or change or level up. You have the power to make your wish come true. So what are you wishing for right now? I need one more card. Like, which deck do I want to go to? Oh, I want to go to, what is it called? I think this new deck is called Ascendium. Okay, I will make some videos soon to showcase the decks that I use if you want to request a private reading using just one of my decks. Look at this. So you're being initiated into your higher purpose. So this message couldn't be even any more perfect. Your affirmation here: the universe supports me as I discover my true calling and rise into my higher purpose. Group 2. This is the destined path that you are on. You are at this choice point. There is no wrong choice because, well, in this reality, we have free will to choose. So it really just depends on what you choose to align with. Okay, I do feel like this is it's a shift in your energy, your frequency, and your purpose. You can connect with your higher self at any time. But there's also, it's almost like it's important to come into a higher perspective or a different perspective about who you are and what you're capable of and what is guiding you to. And which also, I feel like this is going to shift your reality. But you can shift your reality in the direction that you choose by speaking affirmations like this one. So group 2, I hope you enjoyed your messages today. If you did, please do click the like button. Again, if you would like a private reading, feel free to reach out to me. I also offer live phone readings as well, which are only requestable through my website. So if you're interested in soul coach or spiritual or astrology consults, feel free to visit my website and get more information about that. But that being said, group 2, this is your destiny, what's destined to happen. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading for today. What is destined to happen for you? Or this is the destined path that you are on. If you were drawn to the blue, I know the lighting isn't really doing it justice, but this is a blue star. So what is destined to happen for group number 3? Ooh, look, you've got the number 44, which is it's a powerful confirmation of protection, stability, and purpose. from the heart space, the courage to step into life. I feel like this is the destined path that you are on right now. So let's get some more information. Group number 3. What deck do we want to go to next? Let's go to the Zen Osho Tarot. By the way, I'm about to make some videos to showcase the tarot decks that I use. So did you know that when you request a tarot reading, you can choose a particular deck that you want me to pull your messages from? And so stay tuned for that. I'm also now incorporating astrology and transits and cycles and destiny into the same priced tarot reading from my booking site. So you can get more specific details if you have more specific questions or you want more specific information about what's happening in your life. The options will be described there on my booking site as well. There's some sort of transformation. The number 13, it's spiritual transformation. Did you know that number 13 is a spiritual number? So here's what I've been thinking about recently. You know, TS. I don't want to say names because of copyright issues, but, you know, Miss Swift, who is no longer Miss Swift, she's now Miss somebody else, but she was born on a 13 day. And it's interesting because she does have a very interesting perspective and expression through her music. But the 13 day, people that are born on the 13 day have magical powers. And sometimes these people, they're not necessarily aware that they have these magical powers. The reason why I'm saying this is, okay, you have magical powers to influence others, okay, but you have to find the courage to step into life. Innocence, interesting. So you've got a grasshopper here. The number 21 is creative. It's the number 3, the number of creation. What more does group 3 need to know? This destined path that you are currently on. And of course, we're all on different destined paths because of our birthday numbers, our birthday portal. The numbers, the cycles. Okay, I already had a house. I already have a planet. I was looking for a sign. Obviously, I can't shuffle and talk at the same time. Usually I can. Okay, there's something about your ideas. Get your ideas going. Put your ideas out there into the world. Cause a storm, not a bad storm or a negative storm. I feel like your destined path, you're meant to make a difference. You have a catalyzing energy or a catalyzing effect on others that can stimulate change. Innocence to me refers to the present moment. Be mindful. Become aware of how you can influence or affect other people. Okay, making the right connections. Analyze the details of like the servicing of others. You came here to be of service to others, but using your ideas and getting your ideas out there into the world, sharing your thoughts with others, like kind of like what I was just doing, when I was talking about TS. Okay, patiently what you believe, what you value, what your resources, your self-esteem. Do what you must do. The details, what you believe. I feel like this is giving you instructions. Energize, confront yourself, force yourself to take action. Mars, the drive to pursue your beliefs and what you value. Share what you value and what you believe with the collective. And so, this is your community or your friends or society or social media. 44 it represents steps towards empowerment. The number 8, your higher power, your infinite connection, your ability to transform, even energy. Wow. All right, let's pull a card from the Moon Manifestation deck, just to get the energy, the archetype of a particular zodiac personality. Feel... Oh, I'm holding them upside down. Look at this. Speak your world into being. You can do this now. You have the power to speak your world into being when you're confident, when you believe it's aligned with your values. In fact, when you choose to speak and act with impeccability, then every thought, word, intention, feeling, and action is aligned with your highest purpose. You will, in fact, totally change your reality. But first, it's important to know that reality is the dense, it's in the 3D. First, it starts with how you feel, what you believe, what you're speaking, what you're affirming, what you're choosing, how you're sharing this gift with the world. Creates a huge ripple effect throughout the cosmos even. So be specific about a wish that you are waiting to come true, something that you're wanting to manifest. It starts with simplicity. Maybe the innocence is also reminding you to step out of your way, get out of your own way. All you have to do is speak, take action, and believe in everything that you feel you are worthy of. And the reality will transform itself. But keep in mind, the 3D is the last thing that will transform. It's the last thing that you're going to see with your eyes in your external reality. Everything starts first inside. Wow. It's amazing how these are all coming together. So let's go to the Gilded Tarot deck and get some more specific, maybe action steps for you, or something else that you need to hear. Something else that will help you at this time. Group number 3. You can transform, you can transform your whole world, your purpose even, by simply speaking it and feeling it in every moment. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 10 of Cups. This is the destined path that you are currently on. So many of you have the potential to transform your world. Let's just say maybe you're experiencing a different tarot card image. Maybe you're not experiencing or feeling the 10 of Cups. But you can. If you choose to be impeccable. Okay, right. There's judgment. Make that decision to create that change. Right. There's balancing with the 2 of Pentacles. Here, I'm going to put this right here. Balancing, harmonizing. Look, you've got a rainbow. You have a rainbow. Miracles. You have the power to manifest miracles. This is the destined path that you're on. Look at this. 4 of Wands. Happiness within your home, yourself, your body, your beliefs. You have the power on your destined path to manifest a life and a reality where you feel absolutely amazing about everything, who you are, where you're living, your daily routine, how you feel. The 2s, a lot of the time, from the spiritual perspective and not the physical, the 2 is asking you to gain a higher perspective or try to see yourself in your life from a different perspective. Change your perceptions about what is possible, but also to find a happy emotional balance, especially when you are navigating change, especially if you are the one realizing that you are creating change in your life. But it's also important to come back to simplicity in the present moment and reclaim your center. Find balance in your daily routine. So one more action step for group number... Okay, yeah. And get out of the negative mindset. The mind, okay. So there's a message here about distractions. Many of you are distracted, and the mind is the first thing that can distract you from your goals or from taking action. This could be self-doubt. It's important that you realize that you have the power to change your mind and to direct your thoughts in the manner that will manifest your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. So now I know why the blue crystal is here, because the power of your words and your vibration and your beliefs and your affirmations are helping you to transform your life, yourself, your purpose, your wishes, your dreams, your reality. But this is something that needs to be consistent, right? You take those steps and then you keep repeating those steps. Remembering to be impeccable with each intention, thought, and emotion. For some of you who are desiring to move to another location or another home, this is your pile, because some of you need to know that you have doubts in your mind. But remember, your mind isn't necessarily your intuition. Your mind might be holding on to information, something negative that somebody else told you in the past. There's something from your heart that is calling you back to your true self and your true spiritual nature. And this is what's helping you to manifest your destiny, whatever you're choosing to, because you can even change the direction of your destined path if you choose. Okay, let's pull another card from the, what is my new deck called? Ascendium? Ascendium. Group number 3. How can group number 3 best align? Okay, right. Clear cognizance is inner knowing. That's the heart. That's in the body. That's in the physical. So there's an affirmation here for you. I am attuned to timelines beyond my current reality, allowing me to receive divine insight from the eternal now. I love how all these cards are working together in unison to make your wish come true. All right, so this is your destiny, the destined path that you're currently on. It does require focus and attention every day and in every moment too, but at least now you know where to start. So group number 3, I hope you enjoyed this video reading. Of course, if you would like more information or personal, or you want to know something about your transits or the timeline of something unfolding, feel free to request a private reading from me. My link is in the description box. Meanwhile, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading. What is destined to happen in your life? This is destined to happen for you. I also feel like with the other 3 piles, you're already on this path, this destined path. So maybe destiny is revealing itself to you right now. So if you chose the brown star, it's brownish. I don't really know. I can get it. Yeah, you can kind of see it down there. It's, let's just call it brown. Group 4. Ooh, confidence in your magic. The number 37 or 10 or 1 is a very powerful number of independence and self-reflection. So let's go to the Zen Osho Tarot and pull more messages for you. What does group 4 need to know? Oop, about their destiny. Okay, those, do I want these? I don't know. Okay. We will. There's change. Oh, something's asking you, are you trying to change your mind? I don't know. Let's pull another one. Those came out together. So let's just one more card for group number 4. Intensity. Okay, I'm going to pull 4 of these. I didn't do this way in any of the other piles. So, okay. I feel like it's giving you instructions. You have the power to change your destined path when you change your mind. Especially, you have the power to change your destiny when you lighten up and you release yourself from the mental stress, anxiety, and doubt, and you take bold action towards your heart's desires. So you can create change. Honestly, you can create change every day by simply changing what you think, what you want, what you feel, what you're intending, what you're choosing in each and every moment. Okay. Okay. So pile 4, let's go to the moon manifestation deck and get a little bit more information about the zodiac archetype that is influencing you the most. So Scorpio energy in your astrology chart, whatever house it's in. So reveal what needs to be seen. So something soon along your destined path, your magician's sword, it's going to show you truth, clarity, and direction. Maybe something that will help you to change your mind or to choose another direction or a new path. Everything is coming back to the power of choice. I feel like I've got this little spot up here and I feel like I want to pull a sticker. Okay, that one. Oh, that's funny. It fell to the floor. Look, you're doing great. I didn't pull stickers on any of the other piles, so don't tell the other pile. Oh, look at those. What is this? Is this a funnel? Is it an award? Okay, one moment at a time. Right. Okay, and it's okay to have bad days. You're doing great. You're on the right path. I'm going to leave that there because next I need to go to... Let's just get a bigger picture as far as astrology oracle is concerned, this destined path that you're currently on. Oh, I think, do I want 4 cards? Maybe. What needs to be seen? So there's Gemini information. Maybe here, let's go like this. Life sometimes is tense. Take one moment at a time. Oh, here we go. Remember to breathe. But look at this one. So you might be overstimulated by your thoughts, your mind, your ideas, or you might be overstimulated by distractions and too much information. TMI can cause a lot of confusion and it can obstruct clarity. 5th house, the power of love, creativity. Pay attention to how you feel, something that you're creating. So your mind and your thoughts are creating powerful emotions. In fact, this is saying your mind, your uncertainty, or conflicting thoughts and energies are creating emotions that might also be manifesting an intense reality. So I think it's really important to recognize the power of your mind and how it can create fear or emotions or something that you don't need to experience. And then it causes you to have like a crazy experience in your reality. Right. And so you've got Mercury here. So this destined path that you're on a path towards clarity and realizing the power that you have to make a direct choice and decision in the present moment to change anything that you wish to change in your life. You can even change your mind. But you're the only one that can change your mind. And when you change your mind, it's also going to change how you feel. So it's almost like your mind is creating the changes. So ask yourself, are you enjoying what you're experiencing in your life every day? And this is what you don't see, okay? Because we don't see our mind. We don't even see our thoughts unless we sit and we start recognizing and paying attention to the thoughts that we keep thinking. You see what I mean? It's almost kind of like it's a spiral of distraction that is preventing you from seeing clarity and truth. Okay, so spirit guides, I love the fact that they're coming through and saying, just breathe, take one moment at a time. You're doing great. Have more fun. Find more ways to be creatively playful with your ideas and your thoughts, but with one specific vision and purpose. So this is the destined path that you are on. You can navigate this in whatever way feels right for you. But remember, the mind and what the mind is focusing on, especially if you have a lot of 9s in your birthday, you are creating your own intensity. And if you choose to get out of the intensity of your mind and your thoughts and those specificities, you can totally change your life and your reality and have more fun. Just saying. So let's go to the tarot. I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot and get some messages or some action steps or something else you need to know that will be helpful. Right, King of Wands. Yeah, free yourself from those distracting thoughts or distracting people. Oh, when you take the time to be with yourself and your thoughts, you're going to realize what is right for you, what is true for you, what you want, and not focusing on what everybody else is telling you or what everybody else wants. That's that distraction. Everything else in life is a distraction. So I'm thinking everything is distracting you from clarity, your truth, and your purpose. And remember, you have the power to change your mind at any time or change what you're focusing on. So there's, right, when you choose, here I'm going to go like this. When you have confidence in your own clarity and truth and purpose, everything is going to change on your destined path. You have the power to change how your destiny unfolds for you as well. Remember, group 4, you're doing great. But the distractions are what's mostly getting in the way of getting what you want. Right. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Is this something that you're wishing for? Just curious. Let go of the sadness, the heaviness, the negative emotion. Tune into what feels right for you, what you love, what you want, what you desire. And when you focus on these things, you will manifest everything that you need in the material world. That's what the 10 of Pentacles represents. You will manifest everything that you need, and you can manifest everything that you need even in the present moment. So distraction, and changing your mind are very important here. I feel like I want to pull another, I want to pull one of these. So group number 4, one more message. What is the best message today for group number 4 to shift their perspective or their timeline or just something more helpful that they need to know right now? Ooh. Okay, well, that was a lot. Let's try it again. I thought it was just one. Here. These cards are like really slippery. Group 4. Let me just slow down. Actually, here. Okay, the power of intention. I direct my power of intention with focus and trust, knowing that I influence every event in my life. Your power of intention. Be assertive. Assert your intentions with power, truth. Believe in your magic. Okay. Group 4, this is what's destined to happen in your life. You're already on this path. It does take a little bit of time. I would suggest you just start with intention. Start with your thoughts. And even thoughts on a final note, because not everybody thinks the same way. It really just depends on your birthday astrology and your numbers, because some people can't think in an organized way. Some people think in a scattered way, and others' minds are just full of uncertainty. And you can learn more how to navigate or understand your mind by studying your own birthday. But study Mercury. When you were born, look to see the zodiac sign Mercury was in on the day and the time that you were born, as well as the degree. Because if your Mercury in your natal chart is in 00 Pisces, your mind is influenced by the universe. It's not even really your own mind, honestly. But if your mind is at 11 degrees in Gemini, then it gives you the capacity to understand multiple perspectives of information. It's more intellectual. However, if you were born with Mercury, let's just say in 5 degrees of Virgo, this is how your brain thinks. It's influenced by Mercury. So 5 is a physical energy. So if you're born Mercury 5 degrees Virgo, for example, Virgo is mutable. Virgo is always looking to change or adjust or improve their life, their situation, their health, their well-being. But 5 itself is the energy of change and uncertainty. So your mind, if at 5 degrees Virgo when you were born, it's going to influence your mind to constantly be creating change or creating new inventive ways to enhance your life, your health, your mentality, etc. I hope you're getting a greater understanding of what affects the mind. What makes you think the way that you do? So even for those of you who are uncertain or you're scattered in your thoughts, you can get a free natal astrology chart anywhere on the internet now. Look to see where your natal Mercury placement is, the degree and the sign, and that will explain exactly the personality of your thoughts, which isn't even in fact you. It's just a planet that is affecting your perspective about who you think that you are. Talk about deep. So you can refocus on a more specific power of intention, but it just takes a little bit of time and effort and confidence. But this is a confirmation everything is always working in your favor based on your intentions and what you're focusing on. So wow, group number 4, I really loved your reading today. I hope you did too. If you did, please do click the like button. If you're interested in private readings, feel free to reach out to me. My links are in the description box. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.